What up, though, TikTok? It's your boy Johnny, and we back with more perception. I want to say glory be to God, and let's dive right in. What they're asking for is a continuation of gang stalking and how the devil can use certain forms of spiritual warfare to get you off of the path that God had planned for you. So 1 John 5:19, what does it state? It says the whole world is lying in the power of the wicked. Now, when you're thinking in terms of gang stalking, it's used to control. So what does the book of Ecclesiastes tell you? It says man has dominated man to harm the fellow man. How do we do that? You do that through technology. You do that through the government. You do that through spiritual warfare, if I'm Lucifer. All right, now these spirits, they move through weak people to target individuals that they deem a threat. I'm taking notes, so hold on. I brought up the government for a reason. So you could be gang stalked by the government. Like 6 years, Vice did a video on YouTube. And at that time, it was like over 10,000 people that claimed that the government and some conspiracy was creating obstacles to try to ruin their lives. We know that the elites are working for something that's not good. And it's actually very theoretically plausible that to believe that there could be orchestrated missions, you could call it, that are actually created to completely distract the person and take them off of the path that could actually make a powerful impact on this planet in a positive direction. So they create obstacles. This is the point of gang stalking. It's literally to create obstacles, bro. And the devil can only use people who, the Bible is straight up tell you that this evil, this spirit is in a man's heart. It's in your mind. So it can only control weak vessels that are already open to the suggestion of evil. You have to already have it in your heart to do this. Right now, gang stalking, a lot of the times, so when you're in a potential situation to make an impact on this planet, they need to destroy you publicly. Whether it's in your job, right? It has to happen publicly. You see what happens to Cat Williams, right? You see Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, these people get popped publicly. Like, it always happens publicly to send a message to everybody else trying to emulate that energy. They have to try to destroy you publicly. So this is why you got to watch out for those people at your job who gang stalk you, your own family members, right? We had a queen on here whose own family was gang stalking her. You got to watch out when they do these things publicly, bro. Like, you have to know at that point you're in some type of ritualistic environment that they're behaving in a certain manner in accordance to how you move. And it is ritualistic. And they're pulling you into this ritual of humiliation and destruction. And like, you need to be able to, sorry, 20%, but you need to be able to break this spiritual stronghold within yourself. Like, sometimes strongholds are a matter of weakness within yourself, but sometimes a stronghold can actually come through the environment that you in. And they implant certain seeds mentally, emotionally, spiritually within you that now serve as obstacles, blockages. All right. So I hope that makes sense, but it's usually to destroy nothing but people who are the children of God. And again, I have to reiterate that this is completely illegal. All right. Now, they will send people to delay, distract, right? They send karmic people into your lives. So what's happening is, and this is why you got to break spiritual strongholds within yourself. In order for them to send a karmic person into your life and for you to fall victim to the trap, you had to have misstepped at some point. You had to have, because that's the only way that karma works. It's action. It's a Sanskrit word for action. Karma is just action, right? So that whole reaction, that's not even a real thing from where I sit at the table. There's only action. There's only actions. It's constant action. There's no fucking rippling effects, but these are rippling actions spawned from an action. It's a new action. It's all, you see what I'm saying? So you had to have committed an action that opened the door for the possibility of a karmic threat. That's how the devil is working in terms of karmic gang stalking, spiritual warfare in this fashion. So be aware of that. Now, they can use people to befriend us, to be our lovers, close friends, and even family. Okay? That's what y'all need to understand. It can happen. You cannot underestimate your enemy. This is why we lose. Don't ever put nothing past what y'all call Lucifer. Moving past that. A lot of the times, actually every time, when it comes to gang stalking of a spiritual warfare nature, these people never have positive intentions for our lives. Period. So, some of y'all just paranoid. Pop a pill. Smoke a joint. The other half of y'all are actually spiritually special. And for the people who think that the government's after them, if you're posting and saying crazy things, yeah, you could be on the watch list. You know what I'm saying? And if they working for them reptilians, the draconians, whatever y'all want to, bro, if y'all know that there are different sections of the government or whatever y'all believe in, right? From a conspiracy theory perspective, if you're saying things and doing things publicly, they will destroy you publicly. They have to. Cause and effect. Karma. Action. You commit to an action, they do as well. That's just what it is. So, beware of that gang stalking. It's very real. Brush up on your law etiquette, because if it does happen in a work environment, then, again, it is illegal, and you might actually be able to put yourself in a position to get a couple dollars out of the situation, as well as win in the spiritual warfare department. So just be smart, be wise, observe the situation, be quiet, be prudent. Okay, walk in spirit, because spiritual warfare is very real. Not everybody proclaiming to be gang stalk is actually being gang stalk. Some of y'all deserve to be watched, but some of y'all actually don't, and that's wrong. I'm gone.